So wouldn't it be nice if Ableton Live included some tutorials and lessons right inside the program that would help you get up and running? It would actually probably be dumb of me to point those out to you because you'd probably stop taking this class and just start watching those. But they're there, and I think you should know about them. So hopefully I don't put myself out of work, but I'm going to tell you about them. So we're going to go to View, and we're going to go to Help View. Now, you might already have this up. If you do have it up, this is going to close it. So don't do this right away, but know that going to View and then Help View will show or hide that. So this is Help View. It's this big, huge chunk of the screen over here. And the way I like to think about Help View is that imagine that this is kind of like a web browser. This, there's links in here. You can click on stuff. And there's actually one thing that's not super obvious is that there's a bar over here, and this is actually a scroll bar. So there's more down at the bottom. And all of these things here are tutorials. So let's look at creating beats. So I'm going to click on that. And it took me to this. It says this session will show you how to record, draw, and edit drum patterns with Live. Going to create from scratch, so press Command N to start a new live set. So I'm going to press Command N. So do I want to save changes? Don't save. Okay. Now it's going to walk me through how to make some beats. And there's this next page at the bottom. So be sure you see that. There's return and there's a next page. So there's multiple pages, and don't forget that you have to scroll down on some pages. Like this one. You have to scroll down to get to the bottom. A lot of people miss that. Next page, etc. Some of these, let me go to home here. Let's do a tour of Live. Some of these have a live set built right in. A live set is the word that they use for a session, right? It's like a whole session of a track. And this is one of them, this a tour of Live. So down here it says live documents are known as live sets. This lesson is accompanied by a live set which will be interacting with you as you follow the lesson. Whenever you're ready, please click here to load the live set. So let's do it. Click here. And there it is. So this is my live set that it wanted me to open. And now, and this is what's really cool about this feature, now it's going to walk me through it. So I say, cool, next page. And now it says, check it out. We're looking at arrangement view. Here's what you're seeing. Here's how to scroll up and down. We've already covered that. Here's how to do more stuff. And here's the jam. It's cool. It's a cool groove. Let's look at the next page. Talking about playing clips, so we can go over to session view. Let's launch a whole scene over here. Some kind of funky harmonies there. That's cool. Let's take the shaker out for a minute. Let's drop the drums for a minute. Drums back in. Cool, right? So super fun. This is already on your computer. This is in there, this whole session, so you can start poking around and having some fun. So you can follow along using Help View. Just remember next page, hitting the next page button, scrolling up and down in this little tab bar. Don't forget that there's probably more at the bottom if it looks like it's ending in a weird spot. You can get back to the main screen by going to this home button up here, and this takes you back to this spot. So you can hide this area by going to View and Help View and getting rid of it when you don't want to use it. It does take up a pretty big chunk of the screen. So get rid of it when you're not using it, but when you've got some time and you just want to poke around with some of the stuff that's already in here, do it. Go to Help View and just say, I want to learn about playing software instruments. Click it. Here's a set. Load it up and jam out. And follow their little tutorials because they're great. Now, that doesn't mean you should quit mine, because mine's even better. But some of theirs are really helpful. So walk through them. The more experience you have walking through stuff, the better. So I don't think I'm putting myself out of work. So that being said, let's press on. And let's talk about general navigation within Live in the next video.